Hello there, welcome to Moment Z. This is a show where we discuss all things that affect us young people. I'm Lisa Mache and I'm here with my girls. So yeah, introduce yourselves.
Manitara.
Why are you doing this? Are you throwing shade at me? Because I will come for you today.
We're just following your style, you know.
You all said your names, by the way. Are you aware? Right. Okay, cool. How you guys doing?
I'm good.
You're looking at Minnie Mouse over there.
Donuts.
It's not fair, really.
No, but it's really cute though.
It's okay.
Okay, so guys, I have to talk about my book of the day.
Right.
So, I don't know, I'm sure it was everywhere, so I'm sure you've already heard about this book. Smart Money Woman.
Oh my God, I have to read that book.
You have to.
Jeez.
It is so amazing. Okay, so I brought the book here. And then I want to read something out of it. So, listen.
Okay, got you.
Okay, so she said, developing a wealthy mindset requires the understanding of the concept that the way you spend, invest, and manage 10 naira is the way you spend and invest and manage 10 million naira.
I swear. That thing is so true, because I remember when I was in uni, like 100 level, 200, my dad used to send me 20K per month. And I mean, this is uni, right? Because I was just coming from secondary school, giving like 3K for the entire term. Do you get?
Yeah.
20K is so much. Oh my, this thing will finish real quick.
In
then I
one
talked
week.
to my mom and she's like, tell your daddy now, let him add money for you. He was like giving me 30 and I was so sure I would be able to have like more. Nigga, this thing finished. Down to NYC plus Alawi plus I working in a private company then. So I had some like, you know, this guy, nothing was still remaining. Do you understand? You know how they say like income rises to meet expenditure?
Yeah.
I think expenditure rises to meet income.
Like
exactly.
When you have that money.
Things to buy. Like Lord Almighty, it's
But it depends on your habit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you have to have those habits.
Yes,
because
and you
it's
need
not
to
about
have
having
this book.
plenty money. See, you don't do free marketing for us.
So let's talk about what we're going to discuss today, guys. So today on the show, our topic is cyberbullying. The 2011 Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance Survey showed that 16% of youths have encountered some form of cyberbullying. Just in case you didn't know, online bullying can lead to loss of self-esteem and contemplation of suicide. Yes, it's that serious, and we break it down on the show today. We break it down.
Break it down.
So, cyberbullying. What do you guys think?
So I think that cyberbullying is something that's very horrible. I think a lot of young people experience it, and the craziest part is sometimes friends do it. So I just feel like it's something that needs to be talked about, like what we're doing, and I'm not sure it can really stop, especially with social media.
But have you guys ever been bullied before? I mean, you're stars now. Have you gotten hateful comments and all those things?
So you are not a star. You're only a son.
Look at you talking to us like we're guests.
I'm like, what?
Whatever. But really though, you guys.
But like the cyberbullying thing is really tricky because a lot of people come from that freedom of speech perspective.
Yeah.
I can say anything I want.
Yep.
But it's like you don't understand how what you're saying is affecting the other person.
Some people just don't care, and some people, they're just, I call them cowards, because in the end you find out that cyberbullies actually hide behind faceless accounts.
They're depressed.
So you can't even put a face to what this or who these people are and just insult them.
I agree with you totally.
Yeah.
I feel these people are, as you said, are cowards, depressed, they're hurt, they're lonely, and they have I know, like I'm sorry for them, they have a lot of issues.
Or they just feel like they have a right to their opinion. Sometimes it's really just that simple. Like if you
put a
look at
face
like,
to your account.
No, but sometimes they are that way though. Like if you just check like a random person's account, like a Nigerian celeb, check what people are saying. These are real people with real Instagram accounts.
So guys, I think we need to add some flavor and some chicka. Yeah. So our first guest is a producer and a DJ, and he's going to be giving us his perspective on cyberbullying.
Producer, thank you so much for coming.
Hello,
Badass music producer.
Badass music producer.
I like that. How you guys doing? We're good. We're kind of good.
Thank you so much for coming.
Leave
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's get to you. Have you ever been cyberbullied before?
No, I have never been. cyberbullied.
Are you sure?
I haven't, but I mean, I have gotten very negative comments.
Right.
And I think there's a fine line between having negative comments and being bullied.
Okay, so how do you differentiate?
I mean, negative comments could be something like, for example, I don't like what top you wore, I don't like how you spoke. These are negative comments, yeah?
Right.
But being cyberbullied is different. Because
Okay.
that could be from being blackmailed to being oppressed to being, these are things under cyberbullying. So I think people should understand and know the difference between these two terms.
But I kind of beg to differ, because I feel like just because you're a strong person and you can take the negative comments, maybe see it as criticism, some people take it very deep.
And
it gets to them and they reflect on it and they feel bad.
I mean, yeah, but then as talking from the point of my view, as I've been in the limelight for some time, things I do are meant to be criticized to a level. People will say positive things and they will say negative things. Now, I can't say I've been cyberbullied because somebody says, you know, they don't like the song or they don't like how I dress or how I spoke.
No, but I have to say something. The first time I heard about you, I think it was about your hair when you decided to
yes, some people don't like my hair. Thank you very much.
So I know that there were a lot of comments on different blogs and everything about
my hair, yeah.
So you still don't see it as being bullied?
No, not in my point of view. But I mean, I have been, I won't say trained, but then I know how to shake those kind of things off. So, I mean, it depends on the person, but I think there's still a fine line between negative comments and being bullied cyber-wise. So I think, you know.
So which do you think is worse, bullying or like cyberbullying? Because obviously they're different.
I think being cyberbullied is worse because I can't punch you in the face.
Exactly.
This is the problem, is half the time people who are actually being bullied even face to face can't necessarily like do anything physical against
I'm not saying you should go hit the person bullying you. But I mean, if you are there physically, there's some sort of precaution, not precaution, but there's a way I can handle things better. Because if you're being cyberbullied, I can't tell you to stop to your face and then show you something that will make you stop. If you know what I'm trying to say.
True.
You're being cyberbullied, you're hiding inside some laptops, some mobile, in maybe some other continent or whatever. I can't reach you physically.
And then so many people
with no post, no picture.
Exactly. I don't even. And in most cases, you don't know what a person looks like. This person is. It could be your one for all. I'm saying your best friend. You don't know.
Yeah, and I think with cyberbullying, there's no time frame as well. Because social media is on 24/7.
Exactly.
So they can always send you messages. So you can't really hide from it as much as you would hide from being bullied physically.
Okay, you know what, guys? We're going to continue this conversation. Okay, let's just take a quick break, and then we're going to have a guest joining us to make it very interesting. All right, don't go anywhere, guys. After the break, we have Nifemi Ajibare joining us in the conversation.
And you're still on to Moment Z, and chilling with us here in the studio is our second guest. She is an aspiring intellectual property specialist and human resources specialist. A lot of specialists. Her name is Nifemi Ajibare. Yay. Hi. A lot of special stuff.
She's a very intelligent one.
Same here. So just tell us a bit about this intellectual property, being an intellectual property specialist. Just a bit.
Okay. Intellectual property is basically about trademark, copyright, patents, industrial designs, and geographical indications. It's basically your knowledge, your thoughts.
Exactly, yeah.
And how to protect so that it won't be stolen. And then when you have ideas, you can protect them. You can do whatever you want to do with them.
Yeah.
So now, are there any laws or policies against cyberbullying in Nigeria?
Yeah, there are laws.
How? I've never heard of one.
I was saying
you know the way Nigeria is now. There are laws for everything, but they
don't enforce it.
Actually,
I think the people or the department, that is in charge of these things are not effective. Because I mean, you have a lot of celebrities every day complaining about being cyberbullied. Like some guy or group of people maybe dropping hateful comments, saying they will release photos of this and whatnot. And then you have no one taking responsibility, saying, okay, hey, we'll check into this or we'll find out if this is true or not. You have nothing going on. At the end of the day, you just hope to think or to wonder if people are there to take care of this kind of things.
Because I actually read there's actually a law, like even in Nigeria, like it's about cyber crime. It's like
under Cyber Crime Act.
Yeah, exactly. All the cyberbullying, cyber stalking, cyber harassing is all there. And then like apparently if you're guilty, you're supposed to be fined, something like that. You can be in jail 7 months.
So you're a criminal if you bully someone.
Essentially, right? But then it's also like, how then do you enforce these things? You get, because even like you said, some of these people have faceless accounts.
But I feel like social media already has those kind of laws, because I know at least for Instagram, Facebook, and
you can report abuse.
If you can report, you can report.
But then don't forget this. There's a lot of cyberbullying going online. And I think you don't expect the various companies to take full charge of what is going on. I feel like, for example, if I'm in my country Nigeria and something is going on, I should be able to report to my local. To my local,
like
whoever
the head
is
of
in charge.
the,
So if the person is, let's say, he is within the country, he should be maybe arrested or fined. As in, something should be going on.
Well, if you know where he lives, or
that's
if
that's not my job. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but that's
it's their job to find.
Because then you can do like IP address matching.
Yeah, they have all these things down. Exactly.
Right, that's true.
No, but I think it starts from us. These laws are already weak, but we can
do something
about it.
To be honest, I don't think there's ever going to be an end
to cyberbullying.
Unfortunately,
I really don't
it's
think
sad,
so.
but I don't think, because with the age of internet, with the internet now, you have people, tweeting from phones now. From your mobiles, your glasses, your watches, all
like everything is so
everything is so even keyboards nowadays.
But personally, I believe that if you want to like solve a problem, you have to go to the root of the issue. The root of the issue is, why do these people actually cyberbully? Do you understand? Yeah. If you know why they actually cyberbully, then maybe you can stop them from doing so, because most of these people are not monsters. They are not like, they have issues, most of them. Some of them are just looking for attention, but most of them are depressed. Most of them have low self-esteem issues. Most of them are frustrated and all of that.
Okay, I mean, I get that. Like, of course, we could say like, well, people who drop hateful comments have hate in their hearts, so you give what you have, and I get that. But I also feel like sometimes though, it's really just Nigerians, especially. We have to have an opinion about every single thing.
Nobody
we don't care.
Business.
We don't care.
It happens abroad, though.
Exactly.
We're
talking about even just here, because if you even check like a random article about like maybe like a celebrity,
one comment or something.
The commenters are crazy.
I get you.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just this need to have an opinion, which is kind of what I'm saying about like, what about freedom of speech? If you're saying it's a crime.
So this conversation is really getting heated, but don't worry, we'll be going on a break, and when we return, we'll still be talking about this important topic, cyberbullying. Have you been bullied before? Stick around. So you're still on to Momenti, and we're talking about cyberbullying. I asked before, have you been bullied before? Well, we want to talk about, why do these people actually cyberbully, and who are these people? So guys, who are these people?
No, but Jesus.
Like, somebody wise said that most of the people that bully are young people between our age brackets, between 18 and 22. Why do they do that?
I think it's actually true. It's young people. Because I remember in my school, even on Twitter, we have accounts. There's one, I don't want to mention the account, but this account, what the account does is, I think people submit issues to their particular account.
Can they
I shall stay away from my boyfriend. Stop shagging. And it goes on and on like that. And they keep, putting up nasty things about particular person, tweeting at the person and putting up nasty pictures. I think it's just young people.
I don't know. I think. Sorry, go.
No. Okay.
Go. It's cool.
Okay, yeah. But then I think that is one, I won't say form, but that is basically one form of cyberbullying. But I think generally speaking, I don't think it's between, it's between 18 to, but I don't think it ends at 22. I think
the
early 30s.
Like majority?
Because I know, I've seen certain comments, certain posts here and there, that don't, from the post you could tell this person
just don't seem that young.
I can't imagine seeing someone 18 years old typing those certain kind of things.
Exactly.
What you said could possibly be 18 and
but there are other baseless comments actually. And then I remember there was a time, because I love reading comment sections a lot. And then there was a time I just saw something, said, you're 13 years old, boy, bye. And then I now scrolled up, and then I saw that this 13-year-old was trying
I read the same thing.
Was trying to advise like a 20-something-year-old person on how to do something. And then person was like, you shouldn't be telling me what to do, what do you know? And then he just started putting all the vulgar words, the F word, the everything. And then even looking at it, honestly, you wouldn't expect that this is a 13-year-old person.
So
using
I actually
this
have
word.
a theory to back up what you're saying. I feel like us young people were quite rude, honestly. Because even a 30-year-old person will say that same thing, but would put it in a more mature, structured manner.
Not in this Nigeria.
No, I don't think so.
Envy.
Nigerians.
We don't know how to talk. Young people,
especially online, people just say whatever. And I get that young people do this, but I don't think it's restricted just to our age.
So you think an older person will be like,
I think it's more. I actually think it's more older people.
And you just be like, aren't you old enough to know better?
But if you're at work, if you're between that 18 to like or 22 to 30 and you're at work, do you really have time?
I don't think so.
In your 9 to 5 to be coming?
I don't even think so.
I'm sorry, but what you saying?
People have jobs.
Really go to office to read better than jam.
I'm pretty sure it's like this is some guy now, for example. Now he wakes up in the morning, he's pissed of something happens.
Right.
He goes to his office, he reads this post, and he's venting out the anger that he has on whatever is going on. So I actually do feel people between, let's say, 22 to, let's say, 34.
Quickly to just wrap up, I just have to ask every one of us. So how do people exactly just deal with cyberbullying?
I mean,
that's a good one.
Most people do need special counseling.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it depends. Most of the situations are not something you can take lightly. Like especially releasing photos of these people naked and whatnot. People tend to die from that. Suicide.
Yeah, suicide is a
12-year-old girl that committed suicide.
It's a very
about
big
this, right?
case.
And even like those things like where like
depression, yeah.
maybe
So
like in school, in school, especially like in America, you like a boy, you know, you send them pictures of like your tiny breasts, and the next thing is
everywhere. School.
Yeah. And there's so many. Honestly, there are so many suicide cases that have come as a result of that. You guess it's really not a joke.
Yeah, because people laugh at you. You know,
we should have cyber police.
Especially when it happens in a school, like for example, if it happens like in university and everybody's just laughing at you, looking at you, you know, you feel down, you want to kill yourself, feel depressed.
So how do you think they can deal with it? If someone has been cyberbullied, how do you think?
Cyber police.
I think if you have been cyberbullied, you might not, like, I think generally you should just, I think you should talk to somebody about it, like a counselor, like your parents, you know, just confide in somebody.
That's really hard.
But I mean, parents are, I mean, it depends on who you are. Some people are not okay.
Yeah, and who take your phones now.
I mean, most if you're Nigerian, most of your parents will actually.
But when I was bullied, I actually told my parents, and he helped me, told my dad about it, and he was very helpful towards me. Yeah.
But I think the best way or the best thing is just to build your self-esteem and your confidence at the end of the day.
Okay.
How?
Because I mean, how?
Exactly. How can you say that's
people
so
are pointing
vague.
at you and laughing at you, saying
Exactly. It is
I am
hard.
who I am.
You know, somebody once told me that if you're in media, you have to develop a thick skin, and it's really true because they just judge you for everything. Why is your nose like this? Why is your hair like this? It's really hard, and sometimes it gets to you.
Okay, but you guys, we have to kind of wrap up the show. But before we go, there is something we're going to do, and we're going to show Captain E's crazy moment.
What?
Hey! I know. I'm working on it. Let me be. That's all I ask. Just let me be.
Cute.
Let me explain what happened. So before I left for my school, college back in September.
Okay.
When I got back, I added some weight. Yeah, so I was like, y'all are leave me peace. Some people were judging. They were like, "Hey, you boy, you're fast now. This and that." And I'm like, I mean, that's not cyberbullying though. It's like family and friends. Okay, and I'm like, you know, y'all should just give me some space. I'm going to get back that shape. I get into that shape. Sorry, and whatnot. So just let me be.
And how's it working out for you?
Like we are getting there.
Why are you bullying me? What's strong in you?
Cyberbullying.
Don't let her bully you. I think you're actually a very interesting person.
Thank you so much.
And I think you're very intelligent too. Like, it's not very, common for our age to be that intellectual specialist.
Yes,
wow. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Up next, our girl Tommy Care is going to be spotting all the young and dapper celebrities. Let's see who she has captured this time.
You already know it's time to spot your favorite celebs on Momenti. This is your Celebrity Spotter segment. This is your Celebrity Spotter, and this is Momenti. I'm Tomike Alayande, and as usual, it is time to ask our favorite celebs, made celebs, and celebs in the making, what they think about cyberbullying, which is the topic of the day. I personally detest cyberbullying. I mean, we need to put a stop to this, because if you come on my page on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is, and you try to bully me, bro, I'm gonna bully you back. So come with me, guys. Let's go find out what others think about cyberbullying. Come, guys. First thing that comes to your mind when you hear cyberbullying?
I think low self-esteem, because I think that anyone that bullies anybody else has a low self-esteem, has insecurities, and feels that they need to sort of push their insecurity to somebody else and make them feel less than they should. And I think that with social media being such an integral part of our lives, that it's important that we raise more awareness about it, because as little as it sounds, it's a bit like microaggressions and racism.
I would just ignore it, because cyberbullying really strange. Except it's like people use it as like trolling, or it's not like usually direct.
I think it all just depends on my personality, and I don't actually care what others think.
Well, for someone like me, I can at least say my self-confidence is like 101.
And with that, it is time to say goodbye on the Celebrity Spotter segment of Momency. I'm Tomike Alayode. And just before I go, speaking about cyberbullying, you know, some people have said ignore, some people have said block, some people have said just try to understand that these people have low self-esteem and just see that's a problem for them and just try to accommodate it. I mean, don't let what they say bother you, because at the end of the day, you are who you say you are. Well, it's time for us to say goodbye. Don't miss me too much. I'll see you some other time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned one or two things. Till next time, don't forget,
Everyone deserves a moment, so go get yours.